everyone. I hope you're all well. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. It's Mary Dwase, and I'm here to start my Busy Moms and Wellness show on a great note. It's Saturday where I am, and the weather is brilliant. I hope you've all had a brilliant day. So, today, I'm just going to be focusing on getting from sleepless to restored. Listen, as busy moms, we're hustling and bustling. We've got a career going, we've got the kids, we've got a partner, we've got homes, we've got communities that we need to impact as well. And we have a whole lot of things going on for us. So if you're here, if you're not a mother yourself, that is fine. All the tips I'm going to be sharing, you will benefit from it. If you're a mother or if you're a dad, a partner, whatever you are, please do share for others to hear and listen and take these simple, sustainable steps. These steps are not going to be easy. I don't use the term easy as often or frequently because I believe that everything that we have in life, if we put our minds to it, we will be able to achieve what we need to achieve. But the steps are going to be simple and you are going to implement it to make them sustainable. So, my question to you is what is your relationship as a busy mom with sleep? And then for us, it is really, really important for us to reestablish our sleep, our relationship with sleep. The main reason why we have to do that is it helps us to be in control of our health, of our decision making process. And having adequate sleep for us also ensures that, in regards to our health, weight gain, um, diabetes, heart diseases, are put at bay. We do also, unfortunately, have cultural dismissal to sleep. We have cultures that deem sleeping as being lazy, as wasting time. You have to get up and do this and do that. It is important for us to ensure that we are getting adequate sleep, and I think I've already touched on a few things that, if we have adequate sleep, it would help us to have and do. Sleep deprivation impacts on our health, and sometimes, even when you're driving down the road, certain basic decisions, even waking up and the food that you're going to plan to eat, if you haven't had good rest or good sleep, or you're still waking up very tired, listen, the last thing you want to do is just think about the healthy food that you need to eat. And then also, even just hydrating your body, you're tired. So the last thing you're going to be doing is just trying to get the quick fixes. And unfortunately, if we focus too much on the quick fixes, we are unable to have a healthy lifestyle, do the things that we need to do so that it will empower us to be of good health. So, for you to make a decision of how much you need to sleep, I will tell you, the recommended number of hours according to age groups that we need to sleep. When I read this, I started laughing at myself because um, it is not easy for us to do, but it's always great for us to find simple tips so that we're able to actually to implement in our lives. So making a decision on how much sleep you need would be based on, or you will have to consider, your overall health. Unfortunately, some health conditions will prevent you from having great sleep, your daily activities as well, and then also your typical sleep patterns. So, according to Sleep Foundation organization, what they do is the recommended hours of sleep for certain age groups. They've been able to research and then put it, which is freely available for each and everyone to access and then learn and take it on board. So I'll just go through. So if you have a newborn child, right, which is 0 to 3 months old, the recommended sleep it's 14 to 17 hours in 24 hours. For an infant who is 4 to 11 months old, it's 12 to 15 hours. For a teenager who is 14 to 17 years old, it's 8 to 10 hours recommended hours of sleep. For a young adult who's 18 to 25 years old, it's 7 to 9 hours. And then for an adult, anyone above 26 to 64 years old, it's 7 to 9 hours. We need to make sleep a priority because it does impact on our health, especially both physical and mental health. Mental health also rises, especially during pregnancy and then also in the immediate postnatal uh, days. So we need to make it a priority and take it to, I think, sleep is seen as something that we can just put it at the back burner, and then, you know what, I'm just not going to sleep. I will stay up more and do this. And then over the weekend, I'll try and sleep. That is not healthy for your body. You need to make sure that you're taking the recommended hours and ensuring that you sleep adequately. So for you to implement these steps, so you've had an idea of the age group that you are, how much recommended sleep that you need to have. Now it's for you to actually plan how you're going to go about it, changing those habits. Habits themselves, once ingrained, it's not easy for us to just literally just change them. So for you to actually have those habits, you need to have a planning stage and then also making sure that it comes to reality. There is no need or there's no point of you actually rushing and doing everything at the time. You need to know the ones that would work really immediately, the quick wins, the ones that you can turn them around very quickly. And then the ones that you have to obviously take it a day at a time so that you're able to implement and get them done so that you have a good sleep, or you actually incorporate your recommended hours of sleep um, every night. So what are you going to do? You're going to be sticking to the same sleeping schedule. So if the recommended hours, that is for you. Keep it close to your heart. And then what are you going to be doing? The same sleep schedule. Some of the things that you have to do before you sleep. Secondly, what are you going to be doing? Practicing a relaxing pre-bed routine. This can be, breathing techniques. This can be a warm bath before bed. This can be, relaxation exercises, anything that you think it would be of benefit. And it's really, really good also if you have a warm bath and then you have essential oils or Himalayan sea salt in there. It also actually helps you to wind down and relax before you go to bed. And when you do all those breathing exercises, sometimes it's very good for you to focus on the quick wins in the day. The ones that you weren't able to achieve doesn't mean that you failed. You were able to achieve some and you weren't able to achieve others. You know what you're going to be having for the next day, so you plan ahead as well. That would also help you. One of the things that you have to do towards your sleep schedule. The third one is also, I think, something that we don't um, mostly focus on is the mattress that we sleep on, the beddings, and then the pillows that we use as well. Um, I'm no way an expert of mattress, but I will recommend you or encourage you to, identify the mattress that you're sleeping on, read around the best mattresses that, would aid in you actually sleeping and waking up quite refreshed and restored, rather than waking up and then feeling all these body aches and feeling like, what, I shouldn't have even slept. That's not what you want, but you want to be um, waking up refreshed, restored, and then, quite energized and ready for the day. The fourth one is minimizing disruptions, and disruptions can come in so many ways. So if you're a mother, you have children, even teenagers waking you up at night, if you have toddlers, just waking up and just literally walking into your room, waking you up as well, and then you have to find ways of sleeping. But some of the things that we have to do is obviously the lights. We have to have dimmers in our room because you have to set the scene for your body and then your brain to start thinking, this is the time that I'm going to start winding down, not just a full blown lightning. Also, the sound in the room, the temperature as well. And then if you're into scented candles or even essential oils, you can use them in the room, which will also help you to um, going to sleep. And essential oil, some of the things that you can use is lavender, which will also help you with the the smell in your immediate environment. This one, the fifth one, is to connect from electronic devices, mobile phones, laptops. So we're really blessed to have mobile phones that've got embedded health apps. Utilize them. Set the time that you have to go to bed, and times that you have to switch off your phone, because I know some people will literally switch off their phones. But if you're a mother or even a parent that you know that your child is not at home yet, or not your child, not in the sense that they're outside playing, but in the sense of probably gone on a school trip or something like that, you want to have your phone on just in case if there's anything that you need to be informed. But you still need to understand that there should be a cut off time where you're literally going to put the phone down and not going on social media and just scrolling up and down and seeing what you need to be seeing. Also with laptops, if you're a career woman and then you're someone that needs to be on call process is not every time, and you need to have your phones on or you have to catch up with some work. Those are fine, but it's how you um, plan them, and it's how you go about them so that they're safe. It's not like you're staying the whole night to do work all the time and not having enough rest. The sixth one, it's more for mothers, new mothers especially. Sleep when your child sleeps. I will go back to the recommended hours for a newborn and recommended hours for an infant. So a newborn who's 0 to 3 months old, it's 14 to 17 hours. And then an infant 4 months to 11 months old, it's 12 to 15 hours. So imagine they're not going to sleep in a long stretch, but they're going to have regular sleep and waking up, and just you are just on the go. Baby wakes up, you're catching up with cleaning, tidying, laundry, and all those things. It just piles up, and that's going to be on regular regular basis. So you can see that for a newborn it's 0 to 3 months. So for the 3 months, are you not going to be sleeping for that much of the baby whilst the baby's sleeping? So we do encourage mothers especially to sleep, because their mental health is also quite paramount at that time. So make sure that when your baby's sleeping, you sleep. And also utilize visitors when they come to visit. If you have anything to catch up with, whether it's just emptying the dishwasher, ironing some clothes, who knows? If you don't ask, you don't get. So go into that habit of when you have visitors over, ask them if they're able to help. All right. So if you're here and then you want to me to go much more deeper into the ways of getting a good sleep or rested night, please email me with a subject line sleepless to marydwellness@gmail.com, and I will be able to go through much deeper with you, so that you learn where to get from sleepless to rested. So thank you so much for joining me on the Busy Mom Wellness Show, and stay tuned. There will be more coming your way, and have a blessed Saturday. Enjoy it. If it's sun, you know what? Just step outside, enjoy the weather, enjoy the sun. If you have any event you're attending, just show up, contribute, and take tips away. And then anything that you take away, listen, you need to put it to use. Don't just take them and sit on them. Here, we take action, we make it simple, we make it sustainable. Moms, be you, fulfill you. Thank you so much.